French Prime Minister Jean-Marc Ayrault has called for international observers to be present in Mali as allegations mount over human rights abuses committed by Malian soldiers against suspected Islamist militants. Government troops stand accused of carrying out revenge attacks targeting ethnic Tuaregs and Arabs, the two minorities most associated with the Muslim radicals. A number of French media outlets, including Le Monde, have drawn parallels between the Paris-led Mali operation and the US-led campaign in Afghanistan, which was also marred by allegations of gross human rights violations by troops ostensibly sent to liberate the country. French and Malian troops are continuing their northwards advance, pushing the al-Qaeda-linked rebels further northwards beyond their former strongholds of Gao and Timbuktu. They have recently met with little resistance, although large caches of weapons have been found. Meanwhile, the operation has continued to expand. France has received international backing for the intervention, although until now Western nations have been slow to send troops on the ground. British Defence Secretary Philip Hammond told the House of Commons earlier this week that a contingent of at least 240 military personnel could be deployed to Mali, although they would not play a combat role. Around 40 will be deployed as part of an EU mission, and the other 200 will likely join regional West African forces, estimated to reach around 7,500.
The UK has a clear interest in the stability of Mali and ensuring that its territory does not become an ungoverned space available to al-Qaeda and its associates to organise for attacks on the West.
Meanwhile, French news publication L'Express has warned that a more problematic second stage of the mission is fast approaching, as Mali begins the laborious task of rebuilding the country's democratic institutions and coping with a runaway humanitarian crisis. It warns that France risks losing its international and domestic backing if it gets bogged down in a prolonged state-building mission and a protracted guerrilla war in another echo of Afghanistan.